Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Man, and today I'm your coach for the Texan Clear Bodies in season number 3 of the Premier Pokemon Confederation, otherwise known as PPC. This is season number 3, week number 1, and your Texan Clear Bodies will be taking on Alex and his Key West Conkeldurrs. Now, if you did not see the draft analysis that went up 2 to 3 weeks ago, because I decided I was going to upload earlier than I should have, my apologies for that, but if you have not seen the draft analysis, then it is linked in the description down below. Check that out before you watch this, because that draft analysis will break down why we picked what we picked, why we bought, why we picked what we picked, why we picked who our Z captain was, and what I think of our overall team. So yeah, be sure to check that one out. It's linked down below in the description. And this is our week 1 team builder. I asked you guys on Twitter before my draft analysis went up. I asked you guys in a poll on Twitter whether you guys would like my team builders and matches separate, or it's okay if I combine them together. And you guys, in a 2-vote win, we decided that we were going to go with team builders separately and battles as a separate video. So that's how this is going to work. My matches will be uploaded on random days. I can't guarantee what days they'll go up. This week in particular, we are starting a bit late because we had something lovely coming. We have something lovely that has already come up. It's already been uploaded, but I wanted to get that uploaded before I uploaded this. So I am going to have this go up on Tuesday, and the battle itself will go up on Tuesday as well. But yeah, so excuse me, like I said, we are playing the Key West Conkeldurrs this week, and this is our team builder. But with all that being said, so one thing to look at Alex's team, which will come up here for you guys in a little while. Actually, let's go ahead and jump into the team builder so I can go ahead and discuss this with you guys looking at it. So yeah, on the right side of the screen, like always, my team and Alex's team are our options for what we could bring from our drafts. Our drafts are on the right side of the screen for you guys to reference. If you'll notice, he has a massive Trick Room team. He's got Mega Camerupt, he's got Reuniqueless, Porygon 2, Magearna, most dangerous thing in the Trick Room, potentially. Outside of the Shift Gear set, that's the most dangerous thing in Trick Room in the world, because of its Soul Heart ability. He's got Mega Camerupt because Aaron wanted him to draft Mega Camerupt. He has Porygon 2, like I said, Reuniqueless, Zapdos, a nice and fast mon that he can run at bulkier. He's got Zapdos there, and he's got a bunch of other things there that you guys can see that I can't remember off the top of my head. My apologies for that. But as you'll notice, though, the majority of his team is massive Trick Room. So this week we had to go a little improv 2-ish, and we had to prep in and out of a Trick Room. So looking at his team, the fastest amount on his team is actually a Zapdos at base 100, I believe, and we actually had to prep for a Trick Room team, so I did decide to prep with a Trick Room team. So as you'll notice, our team as we go, the majority of our team has a quiet nature and 0 IVs in speed. That is solely just to outspeed things in Trick Room. And you'll notice a couple things on the sets, and you're going to question why I put them there, but I'll explain as we go. But yeah, so the first thing I noticed as I looked at Alex's team at around 11 o'clock on Sunday night when I did my team building, breaking the fourth wall there, but I kind of procrastinated on my team prep. Even though it was allotted 2 weeks to do, I procrastinated and I did my team prep the night before playing him. Or the night of playing him rather. But yeah, so the first thing I noticed is you look at his team, he's got a massive fighting type weakness in Porygon 2 for one thing. There's a couple other things on his team that just get punched by Drain Punch and just die. So there's a massive Drain Punch weakness there, And you're thinking, well, why didn't you put high jump kick there? Because Drain Punch gets the kill. Most of the time, Drain Punch gets the kill, or 2 KOs, and that's okay. And so you look at his team, he's got a massive fighting type weakness. So I was like, alright, so let me exploit that. So we're running our first mon this week is Young Hood, the Scrappy with the Life Orb Moxie ability, Dragon Dance, Drain Punch, Ice Punch, and Knockoff. Okay, so Dragon Dance, you're like, you're running min speed, why are you running Dragon Dance? Well, outside of Trick Room, I can use Dragon Dance to boost up. More so for my attack stat than my speed stat, but still. Drain Punch, like I said, Porygon 2, and a couple other things that are weak to fighting. You guys can see that on the right side of the screen. I don't remember them. I just looked at them and I still don't remember them because I'm stupid and sleep deprived. But yeah. Drain Punch, and then again, the other thing with Drain Punch is just recovery, which was a nice and powerful option because we're in Trick Room and we could potentially be outsped outside of Trick Room, so I have Drain Punch as part of recovery. We have Ice Punch there to whack his Zapdos, and one other thing, I don't remember what else on his team. And then Knockoff is for the Eviolites and the Reuniclus. We are running 240 HP, which is enough HP for me to be a bulky with uneven HP. It doesn't really matter for this one, but I ran uneven HP. Max attack, Adamant Nature. Nope, Quiet Nature, sorry. Because I wanted plus attack, because if I'm losing out on speed anyway, I might as well go with plus attack. And I'm going minus speed. We're going minus speed because, again, we're in the Trick Room. And we went 16 Spadef. And the 16 Spadef was just thrown in there because the majority of his team, if you look at it, is specially offensive. So I went and built 16 Spadef just for that. We're actually running Life Orb. I contemplated between Life Orb and Leftovers, and I thought, well, the Life Orb gives me the hits that I need to get, and the Drain Punch on the Porygon 2 is a 2-hit KO with the Life Orb, but it's not a 2-hit KO otherwise. With the Eviolite gone, it is a clean 1-hit KO. Ice Punch on defensive Zapdos is a high roll 2-hit KO with Life Orb in play. And a Knockoff is a 1-hit KO. I think either one hit or 2-hit KO on Porygon, the Reuniclus, but yeah. So I went with that. Max HP, max attack, Quiet Nature, 16 Spadef just to deal with his things like his Zapdos and Reuniclus better. But I am running minus speed, 0 speed IVs to hit 108. 108, and by the way, if you didn't know, Drain Punch actually almost, I think it's like low roll 2-hit, I think it's low roll 3-hit KO on Magearna, so that's not the worst thing. And the other thing is, with my 16 Spadef, I may or may not potentially live a hit from Magearna, but you know, I would never stay in against a Magearna regardless. But we have minus speed, 0 speed IVs, hits 108. This allows me to outspeed the slowest things on his team besides Camerupt, because Mega Camerupt is base 20, but I outspeed things like Porygon 2 and Magearna. In the Trick Room, I outspeed them. And outside the Trick Room, I don't outspeed them. In the Trick Room, I do, because this team's counter strategy is to counter Trick Room as the best to its ability. And this speed investment allows me to hit 108, which outspeeds the Porygon 2 and the Magearna in Trick Room. I didn't really need to outspeed anything else. There's probably another speed tier that it's a min speed to outspeed, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. But anyway, so we went with that for this set, because we wanted to outspeed things. So the next thing we have on our team this week is Volcanion. Volcanion is here solely for a couple things. Focus Blast is a 2-hit KO on Magearna with my Choice Specs, because I am a Choice Specs Volcanion with Water Absorb. I don't remember what Water Absorb was for particularly, but I know that it wasn't gonna do me any injustice not to run it. Steam Eruption is for the Mega Camerupt. Steam Eruption is to burn something. A Choice Specs Steam Eruption 2-hit KOs pretty much anything on his entire team. Fire Blast will 2-hit KO Zapdos even if it's defensive. It will 1-hit KO Magearna, and a couple other things. Focus Blast is there for Porygon 2. Porygon 2 with Eviolite gets 2-hit KO'd. Porygon 2 without Eviolite gets 1-hit KO'd. And then Toxic is just there because I don't have a fourth move I need to put there. Toxic is potentially there for the Reuniqueless if he decides to bring that. I can Toxic that, switch out, because I can take a hit because I am max HP. I am 248 HP, 4 defense, 4 special defense, max special attack, Quiet Nature again. Was that quiet? Hold on. Hold up. Oh, sorry. Correction. On Young Hood, we have a Brave Nature because I want plus attack. Because, you know, and I don't want any special attack because I'm not an especially offensive variant. But yeah, on this thing we have a Quiet Nature, 248 HP, 4 defense, 4 special defense, max special attack, Quiet Nature. Again, outspeeding things in Trick Room, I want to be able to take a hit. And the Choice Specs guarantee the hits that otherwise won't be guaranteed. Steam Eruption, Fire Blast, Focus Blast all get the kills that they need to get with the Choice Specs in place, whereas if outside of Choice Specs, they would not get the kills. I'm running max special attack because I want to burn something as hard as I possibly can. I want to secure as many kills as I can with the Choice Specs. Max HP because, again, I don't need it in speed. I don't need it in my defenses because I am fairly bulky with my 120 defense and special defense of 90, sorry. And you're thinking, well, run the Assault Vest. I wanted to run Choice Specs, and I'm putting Toxic on here. So I went with Choice Specs for Toxic, because Cool Pikachu kind of showed me what Volcanion can do with Choice Specs in one of her IBL matches, I believe. Anyway, so we are running 4 in each of our defenses because we had that left over after investing, and I figured instead of throwing it into one or the other defense, let me just split it evenly because I don't have anything else to do with it. We are running a minus speed nature again, Quiet Nature this week, minus speed, 0 IVs. I can't go any slower than this. I am outsped by Porygon 2, but I cannot go any slower than this. So I don't have much of a choice. So, and you'll notice that that's a consistency, that we have speed investment, but we can't do what we can't do because our team is fairly fast, somewhat. The next thing we have on our team is Wise Guy, our shiny Mega Alakazam, with the traceability, of course, starting off with Magic Guard, Focus Blast for Porygon 2, Hidden Power Fire for the Magearna. I remember he has something else for me to hit Hidden Power Fire on. I don't remember exactly. Calm Mind is in case I end up in a match against the Reuniqueless, and then Psychic is to murder everything else, essentially. 248 HP, max special attack, 8 special defense. I didn't need any speed investment, and I didn't need to go min speed either, because if you'll notice, I am a modest offensive, but I am running 31 IVs in my speed on this Mega Alakazam, because I wanted Mega Alakazam to be a sweeper outside of Trick Room, and he can take a hit inside Trick Room. He can only take one, but he can take a hit inside Trick Room because I have run this exact same set or a similar set once before in the STL previously. So I know that Mega Alakazam can take at least one hit. It may only be one, but he can take one hit with the max HP. So that's what we were going to run that time around. But yeah. There's no reason for me to put speed investment in these because, again, Trick Room, and I can't do anything about being slower. Yes, I could probably have gone min speed, but again, I outspeed his entire team without speed investment on this Mega Alakazam. The next thing we have on our team this week is there anything else I missed on this Alakazam? Let me make sure. We are running max HP, or close to it. I could have run 252 if I wanted to, but I wanted to run uneven HP because I like to run uneven HP. Zero attack, of course, because we are not a physically offensive Alakazam, and modest seemed most viable because I want to punch a hole. I mean, look at that special attack stat, 493. Look at that special attack stat. So I wanted to punch a hole, so I put modest. So yeah, the next thing we have on our team is Keating, our Life Orb, Volt Absorb, Jolteon. I didn't make it female. Anyway, we are running Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, and Hidden Power Water. Now, Hidden Power Water, according to Scarf Sylveon, because he loves to crucify me. I don't know why I didn't do anything to him, but anyway, so he mentioned that Hidden Power Water is actually lower tier viability, but that's actually true because of the massive ground type weakness. But anyway, so we have Volt Switch for momentum control. We have Thunderbolt for something. Thunderbolt is just the stab of choice. Shadow Ball is there for the Reuniculus, and then Hidden Power Water is to one-hit KO Camerupt. In any variation of Camerupt, Camerupt gets desecrated because of a times 4 weakness to water. And I put Hidden Power Water on here just so I can sit in front of a Mega Camerupt and kind of just be like, yeah, I'm not scared of you. Just because you switch into a Thunderbolt doesn't mean I'm scared of you, because I can come back and kill you. So we are running max HP, max special attack, quiet nature, min speed, 8 special defense. Again, I can't do anything. I can't go slower than this. I still outspeed his entire team. His entire team outspeeds me in Trick Room though, but I outspeed his entire team in Trick Room. But it doesn't matter because this thing puts in the finest of work potentially. I don't know. It probably will. I'm hoping that it does. But yeah. So the next thing we have on our team this week is our Zed captain Kaiba with Ground Name Zed. He is our Hydreigon with Ground Name Zed. Ground Name Zed Earth Power into Tectonic Rage will almost, most of the time, with the modest nature it will kill the or with the quiet nature it will still kill. It will kill the Magearna with Ground Name Zed, but I cannot kill it with Earth Power. Earth Power has a chance to kill, but it will not kill. U-Turn is for momentum control and super effective damage on the Reuniculus. Focus Blast is for the Porygon 2, and Draco Meteor is just a stab of choice. Because I needed a 4th move, I figured why not just put Draco Meteor there, because I need something to put it there. 248 HP, 8 attack, back special attack, quiet nature, min speed, but I actually, okay, so Zapdos, min speed Zapdos in Trick Room, I believe, hits 208. So I actually designed this thing to be 207 so I can outspeed it, hit it with a Draco Meteor, and desecrate its life, because modest Hydreigon actually does just about 2-hit KO, or I think it was 1-hit KO. I don't remember the calc exactly. Either 1-hit KO or 2-hit KO with Draco Meteor onto an offensive Zapdos. So yeah, we went with this set just because I wanted to outspeed the Zapdos, and I didn't really care to outspeed anything else on this team. I need something to outspeed Zapdos in Trick Room, and this is what this is, because I believe Zapdos hits 208. Min speed, absolute min speed is 208 because it's base 100. So yeah, so we went 207 to outspeed it in Trick Room, because in Trick Room, for those of you who don't know, the slower you are in comparison to the opponent, in Trick Room you move first. So I designed this thing to customized to outspeed the Zapdos in Trick Room. This is why we have 30 speed instead of 31 IVs in speed, just so we have that -1 point, because otherwise min speed Hydreigon with 31 IVs in speed actually speed ties with min speed Zapdos, ironically. But that min speed Zapdos I think had 31 IVs, I don't remember, but yeah, so we sped correct that negatively instead of positively, like you would expect to. So yeah, the last thing on our team this week is OST, our shiny Choice Specs X-Cloud with Scrappy, because it doesn't matter what I'm running. Hyper Voice, Focus Blast, Fire Blast, Ice Beam. Ice Beam, I actually want to go to the document really quick and find out what Ice Beam was for. Okay, yeah, Ice Beam for Zapdos, that's what I figured. Okay, I just wanted to double check that, excuse that. But yeah, so we're running Hyper Voice because Choice Specs Hyper Voice shits on somebody else's team. It's just tears through teams. Might not kill the Reuniclus, but it kills everything else. Fire Blast is for the Magirna. Ice Beam is for the, what did I just say? Ice Beam is for, I just remembered it. Ice Beam is for his, I'm gonna go back to the document to find out. Okay, Ice Beam is for his Zapdos. I just said that, damn it. Ice Beam is for his Zapdos, and then Focus Blast is a 2KO on Porygon 2. On a high, like, on low roll, it's 2KO. I think it's 77% with the Choice Specs. So yeah. That's the last thing on our team. Hyper Voice is just to sweep. Focus Blast is for Porygon 2. Fire Blast for Magirna, and Ice Beam is for his Zapdos. Zapdos, Ice Beam 2 KOs. If he's a bulky variant, if he's an offensive variant, it gets murdered. We are running 248 HP, max special attack, quiet nature, 8 special defense, because again, his entire majority of his team is specially offensive. So we went with special defense, max HP, 411 instead of 412, because again, uneven HP number, and max special attack, quiet nature. Now, this is actually a set that was recommended, or close to it. This is the closest set to recommendation, but we actually customized it for Trick Room instead of going with the modest like it suggested. But this is the Bulky Exploud, and that, my friends, is the last member on our team. And I know this went a little bit faster than it should have, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of the team. The battle itself will be up in a couple hours. I probably have it scheduled to either upload 1 hour from here or 2 hours from now when this goes up. So look out for the battle. The battle will be up shortly. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again in the match itself. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. And if you're excited for the content to come to this channel, then be sure to subscribe. And be sure to follow me on Twitter, because Wi-Fi battles are a thing. And then you guys want updates on things, like why this is a week-ish late. You guys probably want updates, so follow me on Twitter for that. The Twitter link is down below in the description. But with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. I will see you guys again in the match itself. Until then, though, this is your coach for the Texan Clear Bodies. My name is Conkeldurrs, and I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.